And welcome back, everyone, to another hopefully great match on the MLE stream tonight, sponsored by APM Music, of course. This next match we got coming up, it's going to be a Master League matchup between the Sharks and the Comets. Staying with the theme tonight, we're going to stay in twos. But Bear, my co-host, co-caster for tonight, what do we got on these two teams playing this next match?
We know that Comets are number 14. They've got a 7-13 record, so not too bad. A win rate of just below 50%. Divisional rank, they're number 4, so not the top of their division, but you know, definitely not doing too bad. And then we have, I just had it pulled up, but I can't read. We have Sharks. All right, now I got Sharks are 16 in their division. No, 4th in their division, 16. Now I'm gonna have your help because I can't think life right.
Oh, it's fine. So both of these teams right now sitting at the bottom end of their respective divisions. Both of them in the Orange Conference, not really having the best season so far. The Sharks sitting at 5-15 through the first 4 matches, and the Comets sitting at 7-13. So they're doing a bit better, but both teams definitely not where they want to be. But good news is, especially for the Comets, if you can get a solid result here, you know, get nice 4-1 or 5-0, you can climb back almost up to 500. And the threshold right now for 7th place, which is that playoff spot in the Orange Conference, is 12-13, just below 500. So this match could be very important towards the Comets' chances of playoff survival. But with that, we are getting into game 1 here on DFH Stadium. Rolamin and Jahan for the Comets, Water and Addy representing the Sharks. Rolamin tries to carry it out of his own zone to kick us off.
Yeah, we see here now Water's taking it off the wall, and we're gonna see a little bit of a try to get an offensive play for the Sharks here, but it's gonna get knocked back towards their own net. Water's gonna actually clear it here, and it's going to go over to the side, and it is going to be in from John.
Beautiful job from Jahan. Gets that shot off of the sidewall. Addy was up for it, but he flipped maybe a bit too early. Either didn't see Jahan coming or just thought he had the angle on it, but it goes flying over his car and into the back of the net. And with 30 seconds in here, yeah, Rolamin, who's just not moving right now, and the Sharks are going to take advantage. They'll come back down and score. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like Rolamin might have DC'd here, but it is 1-1. We'll see what happens with that goal. Not entirely sure what's going on at this point.
Yeah, but we are about to go into this. We've got Jahan off, and Shoddy, and Rolamin is back. Water's up for it. Going to go straight to Shoddy. And he's going to try and get it in here. Let's see if Jahan can save it. He cannot. He gets the demo, but not quite able to get the save.
Yeah, I can't get the 2v1 going right now. Maybe the DC, by the looks of it, for Rolamin. Looks like that's the consensus right now. Yeah, but he is back, hopefully, to working status, and we can have this 2v2 as he takes the kickoff there, and Jahan tries to clear it into the Sharks' end. It's off the corner. Rolamin needs to make the save. He gets it off the post, and Water, not expecting that bounce, has to rush back. Good 50 from Jahan as well. Steals the boost as an added bonus. Addy over. Water kind of surveying the area as they both back up, giving a bit of space to Jahan, who doesn't have all the boost in the world here, but now he does. Nice flick over the top to the far side to Rolamin. Right now, the Comets trying to recover from their early game woes. They're just attempting to get out of their own end at this point. Addy over to Water, looking for the pinch, couldn't find it, and the play carries on in the Comets' end.
Yeah, we're going to see here the Comets finally getting a push back over to the Shark side. They're trying their best to make up for that early incident that might have happened connection. But they're starting to make up for it as they're getting this offensive pressure back on. Jahan here getting it ready, trying to get a pass to Rolamin. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what we'll go with for right now. I believe that's the correct pronunciation. It will be Addy taking it. Actually misses at the midfield line. Water, nice 50 there. Tries to get the second. It's off the backboard. Difficult for Adi. Roll him in. Goes for the shot. So Adi and Water combine to clear it out and get back on the offensive end. Just about halfway through this game, and Adi's gonna make it 3-1. The beautiful doink play to put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, we see there, we definitely want Comets to make up for that early incident, but it's hard to make up whenever you have Water getting an amazing shot with a really good angle there.
Great job was it Water? I think it was Adi there. But anyways, Water will be going for this offensive try off the crossbar. Adi is there off the post, and Jahan frozen in the net finally gets going again. Tries for the wave dash clear, but he can't find it. And Rolleman's going to carry it to midfield, but not for long as he's taken off the map. Demo hunting is Adi in the backfield. It's Water, gets a 50, gains some space, but no one's back. It's going to be a tough touch for Water, and even though he gets it, it could be more offensive pressure for the Comets. Nice touch by Water once more as they'll be able to get the breakout pass going. Water's 50s on point right now. He gets the demo, and Adi with one of the easiest goals he'll ever get. Water, what a play to set his man up.
Not much you can do there. We got Rolleman, got landed awkward way over in the backfield, and then the other defender just gets, Jahan just gets demoed. Not much you can do. It becomes an open net.
Yeah, and right off the bat as well, nothing going here, but Jahan's going to clear it all the way back down. Adi to receive. He's got a bit of time, got a bit of space. Does he have the boost to make the play? He does, but it's not that great of a play. Only goes back into their corner. His Water now on the clear, tries to pre-jump. 50 goes back towards their net, and Adi wasn't in the right spot to receive that. Difficult challenge there, but they get it anyways. 100 boost now in the tank. Water gets a touch. Jahan gets 2 demos, wiping the Sharks off the map, and he'll go back down the other way. He's got support, but he doesn't have the 50 against Adi. Adi looking towards the middle. Can't find the play. Rolleman and Water trying to get 50s against each other, but it will stay in the Comets' end.
Yeah, we're going to see here. Sharks trying to get all the offensive pressure they possibly can. Here's Water. Pin it on the Comet side of the field. He tries to get a little touch there, not quite able to connect with it. Adi gets a good hit up to Water. Water looking to get a shot there, not quite able to connect with the goal. But this Sharks team is doing absolutely amazing. Maybe it's because Sharks have the Water, Water himself. Shark. All right, over to you,
works.
right?
It works. It works. But with 40 seconds left, the Comets kind of on the back foot at this point. They haven't had much in the way of offense. Obviously, their early game woes weren't on them, but they haven't been able to recover either. And this aggressive and demo-heavy playstyle that the Sharks are employing right now are tearing them to shreds, quite literally. They haven't been able to get anything going, and another shot off the crossbar, sitting on the goal line. Water comes in for the finish, and it's a 5-1 game with 10 seconds left, and the Sharks almost certainly will take game 1.
Yeah, we see Jahan trying to get a good clear there, and he does probably one of the best clears you can get at that point, but not much you can do whenever you have Shark circling the Water, that Shark being Water.
That one worked. That one worked a lot better there.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely. We'll get there eventually. But Adi just looking more than likely just to kill it, and Jahan does the same. And the Sharks come out of game 1 with the dominant 5-1 victory, getting off to a good start. And like I said, these two teams near or at the bottom of the standings, and both of them are going to need a dominant performance to get back into playoff form. The last thing, other than being on the receiving end of a dominant performance, the last thing that either of these teams want is a 3-2, something that just keeps them where they are. So going forward, we'll have to see if the Sharks can maintain that momentum and really keep their aggressive and demo-heavy playstyle going.
Yeah, and looking at the stats, you see the saves that are made here. It's very similar. Sharks have 4 saves and Comets have 4 saves. It's just the Sharks' offensive pressure was so much stronger. We see 7 shots from Audi, 5 from Water, and Comets couldn't compete that. We'll see if they can. I'm sure they're gonna pull something out of their pocket. This is Master League, a lot better than I am, so it's guaranteed something's gonna happen here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see as we head into Game 2 on Neo Tokyo. We'll have to see how the Comets decide to adapt. Perhaps they go for some booming clears whenever they see a shark in the water, so to speak, hunting for those demos. Because if you just boom it downfield, then they can't really justify going for a demo play. As Jahan with the touch, it's not that great, but Water's gonna hold back for now. Now goes in for the kill. Double tap on the goal line, and Audi finishes it off. A great setup again from Water.
So we do see the double tap, as you said, from Water here. Maybe even a triple tap, and gets it past the first defender, and Audi's there just to finish it up.
Very good job from the Sharks early on, establishing that pressure in the Comets zone. Jahan, a difficult touch here, as well as the demo threat ever present from Audi. Good touch from Water, but Jahan's there. Gets one more touch towards his own crease. Jahan pass towards the middle, towards Rollerman. He'll back off, maybe hoping to get some boost, as he's sitting at 0 right now and can't get the mid boost. But what a shot from Rollerman! I didn't even think that one was going in until it hit the crossbar.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone expected that. It was a shot from long, and long shots go in. I guess that was a very good shot from Rollerman.
Great job from Rollerman tying up this game. They'll look to maintain this momentum now. Jahan, Rollerman combining, trying to get the offense going as Water carries it back out. He has options towards the middle of the field, but a great job from Jahan. His positioning was on point there to cut off the pass and get the 50 on the ball. Rollerman turning back towards it, looking for another high angle shot. Can't find anything there. Water off the backboard. He's gonna go upfield, but he has to turn back before he can get that play going. This ball was in a dangerous spot there. Adi over towards the midfield once more as Jahan off the sidewall. Rollerman takes it in. They've got tons of time, tons of space, and a second goal on the board.
So the Comets here, we can see after that first little issue that they may have had in the first game, they struggled to get it back. However, Game 2, they're having no problem. They're just keeping the pressure going on the Sharks team. And you know, now all we have to wonder is the only reason they lost the last game because of that little issue there at the beginning.
It's certainly up for debate, but at this point, there's nothing that the Comets can do about it. They got to recover. They got to keep up this momentum. A nice shot from Jahan, and that's the player I want to focus on right now. Jahan's 50s especially have been extremely good, matching and even beating out Water in most scenarios. And now he's got a ton of space. One more 50. What a play from Jahan! The 1-2 around the defender to extend the lead.
Yeah, just gets one tap. Oh, he misses it, and then gets another one, puts it straight in. Very well done by Jahan.
Extremely good play on the ground from Jahan. They'll try and keep this momentum going. The train is out of the station. It's on the tracks, and it is not stopping anytime soon unless Audi can say something about it. Water has control of it. The chip shot doesn't quite go in. It goes to the Comets corner. Is that touch? A bit dangerous, but Jahan knows he's got a bit of time. Maybe not as much as he would have thought, as Water takes advantage of the mispositioning, and it works out for the Sharks. It's 3-2.
Rollerman was there just a little bit too far in the net, and it made him awkward. He couldn't quite get to it, and yeah, like you said, Water just put it in, no problem.
Now the Sharks, the comeback begins. 2-goal lead, the most dangerous lead in all of sports, as they say. Had to get in somewhere. But now they need one more to tie this game up. Halfway through, it's definitely doable. Water with the fake, the demo play almost killing the offense now. I don't know if Audi has anything to say about it, but he doesn't quite have the vocal cords just yet. Demo from Water onto Jahan, opens up a lot of space. Rollerman chipped over his teammate. But now the second attempt at the clear will go a lot better, and it goes back down to the Sharks' end.
We're going to see here as Comets try to just all this pressure on the Sharks, not let them run anywhere with the ball, and they're doing very well at it right now. We're going to see Rollerman up for it, but Water's going to 50, trying to get that extra goal to tie it up, but Jahan gets an amazing save.
2 touches there, and they'll be able to move back downfield now as Jahan carrying the clearing attempts right now. He'll go off the backboard with it. The touch was a bit awkward, though, and Water's able to clear it out, and then a bit more, getting it over Jahan's head. Difficult bounce for the offense to capitalize on, and Jahan clears it back out to the Sharks' end. 1:25 left on the clock now. Tons of pressure from both sides over the course of this game, but Water off the backboard. Maybe a bit too far for Rollerman, but not too far for Jahan. He'll save his teammate, bail him out a bit. He'll be able to keep this defense going. Adi on the ground, has a passing option, but Jahan just dives in. A beautiful physical play to get that ball away. Adi's pass down low. Water didn't think it was as good a scoring chance as maybe it was. They weren't able to capitalize there. Adi over to the far end. Oh, sorry. Go right ahead.
No, you're good. We saw Rollerman getting a great clear there, and now it's going to be stuck on the Sharks side. Sharks did just get both demos on the Comets team, but you know, again, there's lots of great plays here going on from both teams.
No boost for Rollerman. He had the opportunity there, but he just couldn't get to the ball fast enough. Adi's clear. He's going to be off to the side, and Rollerman could capitalize on this. Off the corner, off the ceiling. Jahan's not going to fully commit. He'll go for the boost steal, dodges the demo, and then turns back towards the ball. Goes for maybe a flick. No, it'll just be a pinch off the backboard. Not a great touch from Water. It's to the corner. No one's in net, but Water gets back. Bails himself out there. Adi's upfield for this. Could get the tip. What a passing play for the Sharks, but they couldn't find anything in the Comets. We'll take game 2 and tie up the series at 1-1.
I don't know if you meant to say this here, Fry, but you said Water bailing himself out. We're talking about a boat. I mean, it okay. Works all the way around.
The Water jokes, like intentional or not, they're always, well, maybe not great. We'll have to ask the stream that. See the comments on the stream at the end, but this match, anyways, Water especially has been doing work. He's gotten a savior medal and 7 hole shots in that second game. And on the other hand, his main competition right now is Jahan. 2 goals, 5 saves on 4 shots. A great performance from them, and Rollerman carrying his weight as well, getting his own cycle. So the Comets definitely not out of this. They're showing a lot of great defensive plays. And right now, Bear, what do you think that the Sharks need to do to really get back into this game?
Well, if we look at the shots from both teams, they're both at 9. So it's not necessarily the offensive pressure. It's more taking advantage of missed opportunities. Not letting as many missed opportunities take advantage of them. Yeah, and we've seen especially Water do that. I call back to the 1 goal that he had in game 2, where it was just a bit of a, not even a misplay, but just a bad decision from Jahan to go slowly with the ball near his own net, and Water capitalized on that like he might with this double tap, but Rollerman is up to challenge, gets it to the corner, and now maybe a bit of space being made here, but a great back pass. Water to the ceiling. Does he have one more? No, it's off the corner, and it just gets put over to the Comets corner now, as they just can't find the back of the net early on. Good flick from Jahan. He's got the 50 off the corner now again. Neither of these teams able to capitalize on these chances. As now a misplay, maybe, no. It's Water, double commit. Is Adi in the area? Yes, he is. He's up for it. Shot off the crossbar again. They just can't find the back of the net right now. Yeah, as you mentioned, it's lots of offensive pressure, just not being able to find the net. So we see Jahan, though, with a chance. Audi trying to get it away, does so successfully. Water's going to have to pick here. But lots of offensive pressure from both teams as Jahan makes me speak really fast because I thought he was about to score that.
That was extremely close. And like the opportunities, they're there. These players are turning up the mechanics here in game 3, going for these high skill shots like Water is right now. Can't get the demo though, and Jahan's able to clear it out once more. Chip over. Adi doesn't live to see the fruits of his labors as Rollerman off the corner. Adi, he has the pass upfield, but Rollerman's all over it. Great awareness from Rollerman to get on top of that ball, get it away from Adi. But it won't last long as it's off the sidewall now. Rollerman has to back up, respect the space from Water, and the shot goes into their own corner. It's the Comets now back on defense. Good touch by Adi, making sure that they can't clear it out just yet, but now it'll go all the way back down to the Sharks field to play.
Yeah, lots of back and forth here is what as you're talking about. The Audi there getting a nice clear, and now it's up in the Comet side of the field. But yeah, again, we're almost at halftime of the game and no points have been scored yet. So it really, what's going to happen, you know, because it feels like we're at the beginning of the game. There's no points scored, but we're halfway through it now.
Yeah, and like we keep beating it over the head, but like these players, they just can't find the back of the net. Maybe now Water, what a flick from outside the box, manages to get the chip shot over Jahan, and finally that first goal is put on the board.
Yeah, he didn't live to see the fruits of his labor, that being he died right after the rain. I mean, back to you, Fly Fry.
All right, Water going up for it. Maybe a flip reset attempt. It'll be cleared out to Jahan on the far side. Flicks over one. He's going backwards, doing donuts during the solo play. An interesting strategy, but it doesn't quite work out. Now Rollerman in his own zone. Gets it over one, but he gets bumped and can't recover in time as Water out of his own side, or out of the sidewall, I should say. Can't find the back of the net either. Jahan looking for the flick. Adi challenges. Maybe off backboard. Couldn't find that. And he gets demoed as well. This might actually work out for them as Adi spawns on the far side. He might be able to make a save here. It doesn't matter as there's misses coming out left, right, and center. Adi, a second chance to clear it out, and he does get this one. It's moved back to mid. Water is there for the shot, and he scores. Gets his second of the game and puts the Sharks up 2-0.
Yeah, very good shot here from Water. Just takes the read, puts it straight back into the net, gives them the lead, 2-0. Very good lead with 1:30 remaining. So we see Sharks are set pretty good here.
They absolutely are. Not a lot of time left on the clock, and what a dunk from Water! Unbelievable stuff from the Sharks ace as he just beats Rollerman in the air. We've been talking about the 50 plays all game from Water, and he finally gets one to go straight into the top corner. And at this point right now, the Comets are not only on the back foot, but they're on the back wall, so to speak. They got no space to operate at this point with all these 50s and shots coming out from the Sharks.
Yeah, we're going to see here Audi finally getting a flick over one of the defenders, but Jahan is there, good to go. The Water here getting a good clear. He's going to try and make it down to the ball before Jahan, but Jahan's there. And now it's a 1v1. Jahan, Audi. Audi's going to clear it away. Gets a good save there. Audi immediately returning fire.
Yeah, that one, it was an all-in attempt. There's not a lot of time left, so as the Comets, it's understandable. Put all of your cards in, go all out, and try and get that first goal. But it just doesn't work out, and Audi's able to capitalize going the other way. A great game from Audi as well. Right now, he's sitting at a goal, an assist, and 3 saves. He's been doing it at both ends of the field. And Water doing the same here. He's got some space to work with. Goes for the demo, but couldn't find it. Nice bump by Rollerman. Make sure that that second chance doesn't come through. Right now, it's just an awkward, an unfortunate scene for the Comets right now. You know, they had their win last game, but now they've been put right back down to where they were in game 1, getting dominated by the Sharks team. And another great shot from Water forces out the double commit. Audi. So yeah, do they have one more play here? Or can the Comets come back downfield and try and get that first goal on the board? It'll be a 50 towards the middle of the field, and Water will kill it. And the Sharks retake the lead, going up 2-1.
Yeah, we've seen Sharks initially win the first match. Second match goes to Comets. Third match goes to Sharks. If this fourth match follows, if this fourth match follows the same pattern here, it'll go back to Comets, and we're gonna have a match 5. You know, we'll have a match 5 either way, but match 5 decider as it is. So it could end up coming down to the wire here with this series.
Absolutely. And the Comets, like, they're not playing badly. It's just that Water and Audi, they're able to capitalize on mistakes. You said that at the end of last game, where it was mostly just making sure that any mistake that the other team made, you were finding a goal out of it, or at the very least, a shot that forced them to use boost or get a double commit out, something like that. And this game, Water and Audi, they did that perfectly. Every chance they got, they capitalized. We saw about 3 goals that Water scored, where it was just up in the air. Like, the Comets they didn't have enough boost. They weren't fast enough. They're getting beat by Water and Audi very consistently right now. And going into game 4, the Sharks are in a great spot to close out this series.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do that. Only time can tell. The Comets, it looked like they won the kickoff, but really it was a pass to Audi. Audi's going to get it up in front of the goal. We see a little bit of a double commit for both teams there for a second, but Audi's going to back off. Now Water's backing off. Audi is on the ball again. Gets it mid, but Jahan is going to knock it away before anything happens. Roll him in. Now getting a good clear as well. Good teamwork from both teams here, both making sure they don't make mistakes. And roll him in, not making a mistake with that there redirect.
Ronaldo-esque, the bicycle kick into the corner of the net. Great job from Rolaman being in the right spot, and great pass as well from Jahan. That's the kind of teamwork we want to see from these guys, because I was going to make this point anyways, but Jahan and Rolaman, the Comets have really been going for these short clears. And now, another goal on the board. Rolaman again finding the accuracy, finding the shot just on the ground, drawing the defender out, and they're able to take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, very well done by that play there. We see a pass from Jahan right to where his teammate's going to be, and his teammate times it out perfectly, gets the ball to go underneath the defender. Just works out perfectly.
Absolutely. But now, counterattack from the Sharks. Water has to go deep into the Comets zone, and a great save by Rolaman. He's doing it everywhere on the field right now, finding those critical plays to keep this game at a 2-0 advantage for the Comets. Cleared out by Adi. He'll try and chase it down, but another shot from Rolaman over the head of Water, and he's in an awkward spot now. Take it out of his own corner. He's got the boost. He's got the space. What can he do with it? Not a whole lot. Jahan again carrying it out, and these slow dribble plays. What a 45 flick from Jahan. Beautiful stuff to take the 3-0 lead.
Well done there. We see Jahan just taking control of the ball, hitting his defenders where he wants them, and then putting it in the completely other direction.
Yeah, with 3:39 left on the clock here, the Comets are looking in a great spot to take this to Game 5. And I should mention, didn't mention this the last time, in between games, we do play the full 5 here at MLE. So even if the Sharks were to come back and win this, we would still play that match 5. But at this point, for the Comets, it's all about making sure you have a chance to win the series, to get that 3-2 win. Even though I said earlier on, it's not a great spot as the Sharks capitalize on a great 50 from Water once more, as Adi's able to put it into the back of the net. But like I was saying, neither of these teams really want a 3-2 game. Like, the Sharks would love a 4-1, so they're getting as much of a to get in as much wins as they can to catch back up to that 500 marker and hopefully get back in the playoff race. But right now, the Comets, they look great. Their passing especially is very good right now. As Rolleman, who's been the star player in this match, clears it out once more and gets another dunk. Can he find the demo? No, he can't. Water going for bumps and demos of his own. Audi isn't able to get a shot on target. Doesn't get the bump either, and Rolleman with a bit of boost. What can he do with it? We'll go for the pinch out towards mid, but Water capitalizes once more. That one's off the post and in, and it's a 1-goal game.
A 1-goal game with still half the game left to play. So this game can go anywhere. It really can. It is definitely still anybody's game. We'll have to see Comets step up, keep their defense in check, not let anybody break through, and possibly score more goals as Rolleman does so.
Speaking of breaking through, Rolleman capitalizes on the misplay from Water. Water just went flying by on the kickoff, and now the lead back, extended to that 4-2, that 2-goal lead. Comets have had leads like this before, and for the most part, they've been decent at keeping them. That's how they got their 1 win, after all, back in Game 2. As Jahan looking to extend the lead, though. Does he have his flip? No, he doesn't. Not anymore. And Rolleman will put it into the corner. Looking to play it out from there. The shot on target, and Water clears it out. Doesn't have any boost, really, to go for a sustained offense, but he gets that mid-pad. Nice backflip. Try and flick it over the defenders, but doesn't entirely work out. And with 2 minutes left on the clock at this point, just a bit under that, what do the Sharks need to do? Because they can't really just wait for a mistake like they've been doing for most of this series. I don't think that's going to happen reliably twice in the next 2 minutes. So Bear, what do the Sharks, need to do to get back into this one with 1:30 left?
They really just need to take advantage of any mistakes that are made, like that one. You got to take advantage of that, otherwise you're not going to have too many scoring opportunities. So you got to make sure you're making the shots that are given to you.
Absolutely. And Audi looking to do just that, but with 1 minute left on the clock, 2-goal lead. Lights are dimming for the Sharks right now, swimming deeper and deeper, and they're beginning to start to not be able to see the end of the tunnel. That comeback starting to fade away as another shot on target. Water makes a save, and they'll try and clear it out. Water has a pass towards midfield. He can't utilize it though because it's been taken off the map entirely. He circles back around, tries to get the shot over Rolleman. Can't find that either as Audi keeps the play alive. Water again off the backboard. Audi, finally they find the back of the net after about 2.5 minutes of trying as the Sharks close the lead to 1.
38 seconds is the difference between an overtime or the end of the game. Let's see if the Sharks have it inside of them to do anything here. I'm sure they do. I'm confident in it. Let's see if they do.
The team bump comes out. Will give the offensive possession to the Sharks. Off the corner. Jahan, the flick, not working as well as it did earlier in the match, but Rolleman off the sidewall gets the double, and they'll just take valuable seconds off the clock. Water to Audi. They have a chance, and they tie the game with 15 seconds left.
I said it before with 38. I can say it again with 15. It's the difference between an overtime and the end of the game, except now the chances are that it's an overtime.
Absolutely. And the Sharks at this point, they've made the comeback. All they need now is one more goal as Water's up for it. Gets them back on offense with 10 seconds left. The clock is ticking. Can the Comets or the Sharks finish us off in regulation time? It's a 2-on-1. The Comets, they have a chance. It's off the crossbar. Rebound chance not there. And we are, regrettably for the Comets and all of their fans, going to overtime, and right off the bat, it's into the Comet zone, the last place they want to be after that missed opportunity.
Yeah, that does not feel great. You not want that to happen, but they've just got to look now in overtime and say, what do we need to do to make sure that doesn't happen again? What do we need to do to get this win, to keep us in the series.
Absolutely. And now, Jahan in an awkward spot. Great job getting to that ball. Spotter, is he able to turn? No, it'll be Audi and Rollerman on the 50. It's in Rollerman's favor simply because it didn't go into his own net. He gets another 50, that one less favorable as Jahan clears it out to half at least. He'll get a second touch down into the Sharks' end. 55 seconds passing in this overtime. As Rollerman passes it over, but no one was there. Nice pinch from Jahan, but he gets demoed. And now it's high. Maybe a waterfall. It's predicted by Water. And he wins game 4 and the series win for the Sharks with a beautiful clear and capitalization.
So I didn't realize this till now, and this is not about the shot in any way other than the fact that his goal explosion is the splash. What more can you expect from a shark whose name is Water? It's perfect.
Absolutely commit to the bit if you are Water. He's going all in on his brand, and you got to respect that. And you absolutely have to respect the gameplay so far through this series. We got one more game left here. One more chance for the Comets to try and salvage something out of this series and get a 3-2 finish. But other than, like, Rollerman, looking at the stats right now, right? Rollerman almost at 700 points with 3 goals and 2 saves. Jahan not far behind with a goal and 2 assists and a save of his own. So at this point, like, they're able to get their goals. The defense is even, salvageable, but they're just losing out in the midfield. They're getting beat by the 50s. We've said it all game, and it isn't changing, which is a bad sign for the Comets moving forward. If they're not able to adapt mid-series, then they're gonna run into these situations more often than not, where they're just unable to fix their mistakes, and the same outcomes keep repeating themselves over and over again. And that's what we're seeing right now. And the Comets, they gotta find a way. They gotta get some demos, do something, do just booming clears at this point, just to relieve the pressure. They aren't making any changes, and it is costing them A, this series, and B, possibly this game 5.
Yeah, and you've been saying it from the beginning. Water's 50s are just killing this Comets team. There's not much you can do there. We almost saw a shot from Audi. Good save from Rolla. Man, I'll get it right one of these times. Jahan now up with the ball for a counterattack. Almost gets it in. Who knows where it's going. Game 5 could go to anyone here.
Audi had an incredible bump there. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but it was such a good play to keep that ball out of the net. But it won't last for long as Jahan brings it back downfield. Rollerman gets his revenge, and the Comets go up 1-0.
Yeah, I don't know if they're watching their stream because you said they've got a demo or something, and then Rollerman immediately follows that in demos.
Yeah, great play by Rollerman and from the Comets. Azadi clears it upfield. Water's there, but he wasn't facing the right way, and he isn't able to capitalize. Rollerman in, I believe it's his 3rd car of the series. He was running the Dominus at the start, switched over to the Fennec for games 2, 3, and 4, but now he's in the Batmobile, the tried and true pinching machine. As Water with a play, can't find anything, but a good demo once again from Audi to relieve the pressure before it even gets started. Great heads-up job from Audi so far in this game 5.
Yeah, we're gonna see here Rollerman trying to get a play there, but Water's gonna get a good clear. Now we're gonna see the Comets having to rush back, play defenses. Audi almost takes the opportunity to score there. That's the difference here with the Sharks. If they take advantage of moments like that, make sure that there are no missed opportunities. They win this match indefinitely. But I can say the same thing about the Comets. If they take advantage of all the shots given to them, that's what this matches are coming down to. It's who's taking advantage.
Absolutely. And now Jahan pass towards the center. It's neither team able to get a permanent stay in the other team's end. Maybe that'll change for the Comets as Rollman's shot goes wide. Water with a bump and clear up to Audi, who only is able to get the first touch. Does get a demo though, keeping the offense alive. Chip out to Water, but smartly backing away from that play so as to not threaten his own team's nets. As halfway through this game 5, Water looking for his first of this game. I believe he scored in every single game up to this point. Now they just got to find one more. Water off the backboard. Can't do anything with it though, as a double commit comes out, but luckily they got a bit of time and space to work with. Jahan back to Water, and Water clears it out, doesn't look for the passing opportunity. So do that once more. Jahan's up for it, plenty of boost to maybe get a second touch here, but it'll retreat back to the safety and comfort of the ground. As now, demo play coming out. No, Water makes a save, and it's back down to the Comets' end. Can Jahan get back in time? He gets the touch out of their zone and roll him in with the demo. It's back and forth right now. Comets can't get anything there as a nice 50 comes out from Audi. Redirect chance off the backboard. Water clears it out once more, and these teams, again, just going back and forth down the field. Now it's Audi with the demo chance. Shot out. Roll him in with 2 saves to keep the lead for the Comets. As now it's off the corner of the wall. Jahan avoids the demo, but doesn't avoid the bump. Roll him in off the backboard. And Audi just trying to maintain control, but at this point you can't really slow down if you're the Sharks. You got to keep up this pace of play because it's the only way that you're going to be able to force out a mistake from the Comets. And now Audi off the sidewall, can't find anything. Maybe now gets a demo and Water off the sidewall again, and it's cleared out to the Sharks, and the Comets finally relieve some pressure.
Yeah, we saw lots of back and forth pressure there. Both teams definitely putting it on as Jahan trying to keep the pressure going. Keeps it right in front of not Water's net, Sharks' net. Water in the net, and then gets the goal.
Great job by Jahan, getting downfield, getting the pinch out to himself, and maybe securing this Game 5 win. The Sharks twice now have been unable, or no, they did come back in Game 4. Sorry, I'm mixing up my games right now. So it can be done from the Sharks, but now at 3-0 after that shot off the crossbar from Rolleman. The accuracy has been on point no matter what car he's in, as a great bounce shot puts them up 3-0 with 30 seconds left.
Now, I don't want to jinx the Comets here, but I think they may have just secured it with that goal. And they get the demos. Now they're going for Audi. Yeah, something tells me that I may have accidentally jinxed them. I am so sorry to all the Comet fans.
All eyes on the top of the screen now. 3-1 for the Comets with 25 seconds left. Can the Sharks pull this comeback off? They've done it once before under excruciating circumstances as Water backs off. That's about 3 seconds off the clock, and now 20 seconds left. Audi is there, but he only gets a 50. He doesn't get a clean shot off. Now he'll take it to the backboard, but Rolleman expects it, counters it, and clears it out of his own zone. As with 8 seconds left, they're simply stalling for time, and now, with 3 seconds left on the clock, it will be over. The Comets salvage a 3-2 result out of this series, but the Sharks do find, I believe, their first series win of the season. And yep, it will be their first series win of season 14. Great job from both teams making some adjustments late and getting that game an excellent series out of this. And I just want to point out, it's like 11 shots or 11 saves for the Comets, if I saw that properly.
4 and 7, so yeah.
That's insane. The defense from the Comets was unbelievable in this series the whole way through, but especially in that final game, putting up with about 4 solid minutes of Sharks offense.
Yeah, and you know, that's really what made the difference in Game 5, in my opinion at least, is the Comets' defense. They were on everything, not letting anything get through them. As you mentioned, 11 shots, 7 of them I didn't catch which name it was, but 7 of them from one of the players alone. So, you know, you can't score a goal if you can't break through the defense.
Yeah, great series from both teams, but that won't quite do it for us here at MLE. We got one more go around in ML doubles. I'll check the roster very quick here. It'll be the Wolves versus the Hawks in another 5-game set right after this short break. I've been Fly, joined by Bear, and we hope to see you in about 10 minutes or so.